Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Sandy and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. And sorry I'm a couple minutes, I'm just a minute late as it turns out. I was up saying goodnight to my grandson. Oh, Happy New Year, by the way. Happy New Year to everybody. We did absolutely nothing because we were under the weather. But hopefully you had, I don't know, movies, game night, pizza, whatever goes with New Year's Eve. We were all in our own separate part of the house. That's pretty much the way it was. So when you're joining, oh, there's Julie. Hi, Julie. Hi, Bea. Yes, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Can you believe? Oh, my goodness. There's so much exciting news today. I was like, ee! If you can tell what that sensation is, ee! That's me saying, oh, there's just, so much goodness. So what happened today? What? The mini catalog is now live. And this is the mini catalog. And this is Sale-a-bration. Really, I do know my products. I do. So the way Sale-a-bration works, and I remember a long time ago not having a clue how this worked. Like, seriously, not a clue. The way it works, when you place, you can earn Sale-a-bration rewards with $60 and $120 purchase levels through those levels. So basically, I'm just going to open it up because now I can open it up and show it to you. Oh, I know, eh? So when you look at your mini catalog, Sale-a-bration catalog, you can see it's small. So let's call that a flyer almost. Right here, hopefully you can see that. This says it's a $60 level. So you would simply, you place your order. It says that you've got a Sale-a-bration item, and then you just put in the code. There's others though. We have this. This is beautiful paper. Like, I know I did a live and I showed you all these goodies, but honestly, when I had the chance to actually sit down and look at everything, love this daffodil paper. $60 level. Just quickly go through. $60 level. This is fun. Wait till you see the cards I made with this. Oh, I should get that in maybe, where you could see it. Also a $60 level. This is also really fun. Sometimes I'm not super fantastic at coloring, but honestly, they colored so easily and they're so cute. Okay, the rainbow paper, same thing. This actually coordinates with a bundle in the mini. I don't know that we want to spend the time going through it, but I'm more than happy to. Or maybe I'll do a separate video of just going through the mini catalog. Same thing, $60 level. $60 level. I kept calling this the marble paper, but it's the simply marvelous, and I didn't say that wrong, paper. These otters, who hasn't seen samples with the otters? Seriously, I think my camera's crooked. There we go. And then this is what we're, don't pull it apart. This is what we're using tonight. So the Friendly Hello, it's at the $120 level. You get this beautiful stamp set and all this beautiful, what's called Friendly Hello paper, all for one code, and it's at the $120 level. It is totally worth it. We also have at the $120 level a whole bunch of sentiments, and chances are, if you're like me, you love sentiments, and there's a lot there. 21 stamps, which is crazy. If you happen to host, you can get this when your party, and most of the parties, let's say, are probably online these days, especially with, the current situation. With a $375 or more order, this is yours as the host, free. Or you just get a bunch of friends together. They put an order with you, or through me. And when you reach 275, you get that. Wee-haw. And then there's the joining offer. I did post about this earlier. I want to go over it really quickly just to make sure we're all clear on it. A starter kit's $135. You get to choose $165 in product. So you're already getting freebies there. You're also getting 2 stamp sets of your choice, not from the mini. You can not, I keep saying that, not from Sale-a-bration. You can order it from the mini, from the annual. So lots and lots of choices. And there isn't, like, you can order the most expensive one if you want. Ones, that doesn't sound right. If you want. There's no limit on, like, you can only spend like $30 or whatever on each one. Nope, there's no limit. So the kit in Canada, so I am speaking specifically to Canada about this. It ships free, and in most provinces, there's no tax. Huge savings for you. Shipping and no tax in most provinces. That's crazy good. Crazy good. So let's say you've gone to the mini and you're like, wow, I like this and this and this and this and this. Or you like a mixture of the annual and the mini. Doesn't matter. If your order is around $100, then you definitely need to think about joining. Definitely. That was a little pause for thought. We will go through this another time. So here is the stamp set we're using tonight. Oh, wait, one more reminder. Thank you so much to those who have already signed up for the, oh my goodness, Flowering Tulips Winter Escape. Now that we have snow here, where I am anyway, we have snow now. Stamp Camp. Thank you so much for registering. Anyone who hasn't, you have 3 more days and that's it. Then it closes. Closes because we need to have time to have things like to place the orders and to get everything back to us from Stampin' Up, or to us from Stampin' Up. So yeah, that's why we had to cut it off at the 7th. So I will put that link in the description up above. Alrighty, let's just take a quick look here. You call it marble paper too, Chili. Yeah. Oh, and it's winter in Brandon, Manitoba. That's neat. Oops. Oh, darn. Comments just went flying past. Okay. We'll get them back. Anyway, so yeah, again, here's the stamp set. It's photopolymer, which is great because we like to see where we're stamping. You've got, well, this is what we're using tonight, and we're using this. You also have birthday. May you have my love and support. You have these little, I don't even know what those are exactly. 2 different leaves, sprigs, and I always love these. It's funny I haven't used them yet, you know? Don't know why. A couple more sprigs and another leaf. So lots. Quick look at the paper now. All right. So if you've already seen my blog, you'll see that I used this paper on a card, and it turned out really pretty. So we're actually going to make that card again, and then I have another one to show you using these papers. So that's beautiful. And look at this. Oh, I don't know how I missed this one when I was planning my card for today. Like how? I do not know, because that is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And we've got this one. So, it's close to the one I'm using. I'm actually using this one tonight. So they're in the same, definitely in the same, what color is that? Darn. You know me and my bad memory. Un momento. Oh, a slight problem with reading things. Oh, fresh freesia, granny apple green, petal pink. And there's also pool party and shaded spruce. There we go. Alrighty, so that's beautiful. I love these stripes with the dots. Really pretty. Well, quickly, we're going to show you the other side too. And again, this is the paper I'm using tonight. Then this is really beautiful. And again, I believe you can color these. I believe that's what we were told. Or you can like use your blends. Well, same thing. You can use your blends. You can use your sponge daubers. Color it up a bit. Let's look at the other side. Coordinating again. So there's your fresh freesia. Come to Sandy. There we go. This is cool. This is like almost tropical to me. Really pretty. Little dots and circles. Just very cute. I still keep thinking baby card for that. Really pretty. This is such a pretty color. I know it probably looks really pale, but I remember that I've got 3 lights shining on it, so it's these aren't as dull as they might look. And there's another one of the ones with the granny apple green, and then that's pretty too. And we're back at the start, are we? We are. Okay. So how about we get creating? So the first thing we're going to do is some heat embossing. Oh, you know what I forgot? But it's right here. Because these are photopolymer stamps, you will want to put something cushy underneath. Now, this is our Stampin' Pierce mat, and when I do this, you can see it's not like I'm really pressing there to squish it, but for stamping, it's absolutely what you need. So we are going to do nope, not that. We're going to do the flowers. And I have no idea why I turned that. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh, I see Darlene. Hello. And Sandy. Hello. All right. Now, getting back to it. Okay. Okay. For those who haven't heat embossed or haven't seen me do this, that was this little embossing buddy. Again, we don't sell these anymore, but you can probably pick them up at your craft store. So the reason we use this, and you notice I'm not using it down here because I'm really this time for sure only going to stamp once. You know I almost always stamp twice, but I've already got them. I've already got a bunch of, I did a whole bunch of stamping. Let's put it that. Let's just leave it at that. There's that. I am giving this, now see the difference with this and like I say, the rubber stamp is I would never push like this on a rubber stamp because you just get a mushy image. You can mess it up. Now this is my white embossing powder, and I just keep it in a little container. It's from the dollar store. This is, I think, a protein powder or a coffee scoop. Reuse, right? Okay, so I see some stuff I don't like on it. Let's see if we can get in. Oh, or we can wreck it. Maybe. What do we... Wait. We have tools for this. We have tools for everything, right? I'm just going to take this out. So what happened was there was a little bit of stuff. So if that ever happens to you, if you have a really fine toothbrush or this particular tool or whatever works for you, if you're really careful, really careful, because you don't want to get any of the other lines, you should be able to just lift those because they will stick. Okay, so there's that one. I want to do the sentiment as well at the same time for the heat emboss. Well, kind of at the same time. And we're using the hello, and we have some leaves to do. Let's bring in the buddy again. Hopefully you don't have that same issue. All right. All right, so I think I have to it's not really ink. I think I have to put more stuff on that. I do believe so. It doesn't matter if in this case, like what I'm doing, you do it upside down. It really doesn't matter because it's going to get fussy cut anyway. And then the leaf, and we would need 3 leaves. So we would go 1. Take your time and make sure you get it all the way around. You'll only, because you can't really see it, you don't know until you put the embossing powder on. All right, so let's leave it at that, and bring this in again. That looks good. Alrighty. Okay, a little bit noisy right now. Okay, and the magic one more time because we love it so much. I could use one of these high-powered. I just noticed this apparently you can use your fingernails too. Oh, look what I did. I didn't get powder on the whole thing. There we go. We're back. You see how close I'm getting? You can do that as long as you keep it moving, and you do not want to hit your paper though. Don't hit your paper. Now this is a big one, so it's going to take a little bit more, a little longer. Oh, but we're nicely heated up now, so nope, we're looking good. I'm just making sure everything looks friendly. Friendly. I just read that. Everything looks shiny. Oh, I cracked myself up. Almost done. So I notice that I didn't do the best job there, but we're not going to be too worried about that. There they are, heat embossed. I have to put the lid on this, because if you get embossing powder everywhere, you're not going to be a happy camper. You will not be a happy camper at all. So I like to close those and get them out of the way. All right, let's bring in our card pieces. So, come out of there, come out of there. Alrighty, here's our Friendly Hello. I put a couple of dimensionals on the back already. There we are, fussy cut. So you don't really need dies for this. You can fussy cut this. Just take your time. The reason why I didn't fussy cut in front of you is I find that I have to use my magnifying glass now. It's when I hang around my neck. And that it sits right about here so I can see what I'm doing. Again, until I get my eyes checked. That's the way it is right now. So there's those. We need a piece of, this is 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches, and it's basic white. And I have embossed it. I hope you can see the pattern on it. Can you see that? I hope. If I'm in the right spot. With the stripes and splatters. You'll notice I use the splatters a lot more, but I do like the stripes as well. It's a 2-pack that you get. I just took a quick look to see if I could find the stripes, but you figure stripes look like stripes. So I just like this, it's really pretty. All right, and now the base of the card and the paper we're using. And remember, I'm going to show you at the end of the video the other cards I've made. Okay, so as usual, here are my measurements. This is basic gray, by the way. This is 4 1/4 by 11, and I have scored it already at 5 1/2, and that's just my bone folder. I always find with the basic white, I can get it flatter than I can cardstock. All right, so this is the Friendly Hello. I was going to say Hello Friendly, but that didn't sound right. This is the Friendly Hello DSP. Again, from Sale-a-bration. There's the back of it. I'm going to glue this on. Oh, wait. But first, why don't I tell you the measurements? This is 4 inches by 5 1/2. So it's actually going to go top to bottom and just have this little bit at the sides. I really like that look. I like it a lot, actually. And then, like I say, always say you do not need a ton of glue. If you don't want to get gluey fingers, I mean, I still get gluey fingers, but if you want to avoid it as much as possible, don't put glue in here. That's where your fingers go. All right, so I'm going to line this up at the bottom. Then I'm going to stand it up. There we go. Oh, well, that didn't even need any wiggle time. Sometimes you get it on the first try. Pretty cool, huh? All right, this is going to go across. And you know me, I try my best not to center things. I'm just not a fan of the look. So this is my little piece we talked about. A little bit of glue. For this, I'm actually going to glue just the ends. I don't really think it needs a ton of glue, like not through the whole thing. And that's just another opportunity to get more glue on yourself anyway. Just lowering that down just a little bit. So these guys, this way, this way. this way. So I will be popping this up. Actually, I should get my dimensionals. I forget if I said this was basic gray. I can't remember. This is basic gray. And then this was basic black, which I think you probably already figured out. And my glue dots. So those are dimensionals. These are glue dots in case I said it backwards. Oh, jeepers. You know, Jeanette, you might want to use that little refresh. It looks like a little circle with an arrow. Refresh the screen. I hope it's not skipping for everybody. I've had my computer plugged in my craft studio now for a couple hours, just to make sure that my internet was. I don't know. I don't know if that's just superstition or what it is exactly. So I'm just glue dotting. That doesn't sound like a word, does it? All right. I'm going to put those two together. So first thing, we'll do that. And then that. My fussy cousin isn't exactly spectacular today. Some days are better than others. If you have any questions, by the way, put them in the comments. If you have any questions about my stamp camp, let me know. Okay, we're not done yet. This is going to go about here, here-ish, here-ish, here, depending on, depending. But I have something to show you. And I think I gave you a wee sneak peek a couple weeks ago, but now I have a real one for you. Okay, so this mess, this is a mess, by the way, a huge mess. What is this ribbon called? Oh, the white frayed ribbon. Well, that makes sense. So the first time I did this, I'm just going to close this and lay it flat. The first time I did this, I ended up, there was a loose end and just like, a cat, I just started pulling on it and I got this and I went, well, that's really cool. I thought, what am I going to do with this? And then this really, really caught my eye and I went, I'm using that. I am so using that. So what I did was, that should be long enough, I hope. We'll cut it. You know what? I'm going to cut it right up there. There. Now I have a little, now I have a little end. To be perfectly honest with you, this is not my favorite ribbon. Okay? However, this, turning it into this, made it one of my favorites. Oh, we have a question. Rose, the DSP is from, it's not from the annual or the mini, it's a free Sale-a-bration item. I'm going to keep this because I can use it for something else. So, let me just show you. So here it is here in Sale-a-bration. It's near the back. There it is right there, Rose. So you get, at the $120 level, you get this whole stamp set and then the DSP, which I think is just an awesome, awesome, I don't like the word deal, but it's an awesome, awesome thing. How's that? Okay, so anyway, what I'm going to do is give this a wee haircut because I don't really need, this is excessive. You notice I'm pulling out little bits. It's just like your hairbrush, So I'm going to cut this roughly in the center so I could actually make 2 cards, but it starts falling apart. So, oh no, my tape is still not here from Christmas, Okay, no worries. This is where we get to improvise. Okay, so this little mess that I had going, I'm just going to wrap it around and tie a knot. It's kind of funny how, yeah, it's like I didn't put things back. Apparently I didn't. I always have a roll of tape in my craft room. Well, except right now. Oops. Oh, it's hard to see. Here, move so I can see. Move so I can see. Need it clear. Wow, it's like my fingers aren't working. Stop. Hold that one down. D. This is fussy. Now you know why I use tape. You know why I use tape. Totally. Okay, I think I got the end this time. And I'm going to move that up. Up. Because I want I want a decent, if I have to trim it, I will trim it. If I have to hide it, I will hide it. So I didn't do a knot because I'm still going to adhere it. But I'm going to get rid of the extra long bits because I don't want those showing. All right, it does make a bit of a mess, but it's so cool. You have to try it. Okay, and now I wound it around my scissors. There we go. We're back in business. Okay, so what I did was, so we're saying it goes this way. So right here is where I actually taped it. So I happen to have, do I have tear and tape handy? Oh, I have a brand new roll. Yay me. So I should just take a peek back. Nope, no, I don't see any other questions. Nope, look. Oh, and then, you know, if you did ask a question, the screen only shows me like the last 5 comments. All right, so I'm just going to use a little tear and tape. We're going to pretend this is Scotch tape. This is double-sided, but I'm only using one side because I only need one side. So I'm just going to hold that down. That keeps it in place. Oh, the trickery, right? Beautiful. All right. And we'll give this a little trim up here because we don't want that sticking out either. It's kind of best to do the trimming before you put it on the card. It's a whole lot easier. Oh, why am I doing it way over there? I have no idea. All right, more little bits. Yep, more little bits. Alrighty, more dimensionals. Now that we know where the ribbon is, I know I can put another one right there. So take off the backings. How easy is this card, seriously? I mean, that took longer than everything else, right? Alrighty, we'll just go, not going to push it down all the way quite yet. We'll go right about there. And take the backings off this. Now, I put 2 of these are black dimensionals, by the way, in case you're wondering why they look different. When I use a darker color, this is really what I should be using, in case it shows. So the reason why there isn't one here, a dimensional, is because this is going to overlap just a little bit. Remember that whole thing about things touching and being cohesive? You want it to touch just a little bit. So I'm going to put a glue dot right there. Okay, so Sandy says, I wonder if you could marker that ribbon. So we could probably use our blends on it. We can give that a wee try in just a moment. Just going to put that little one right there. So I think you can see that. Oh, and take the backings off. There we go. Move a couple more things aside. And there we go. Yep, right about there. I have to hold it up so I can see if it's even. So I wouldn't even trim this. Quite frankly, I would not trim that. Now, we're almost done, but buried underneath the mess I have here. Oh my gosh, they were just here. Here we go. Oh, they're a little bit big, but that's okay. I had more. Nope, those don't match. I'm looking at embellishments in case you're wondering what on earth is she doing off screen. I am looking. Okay. Well, I had them and I don't know what I did with them, so I'm going to use the bigger ones. What I'm going to do is put on just a couple of the rhinestones. You actually get, I think, 3 different sizes. But this one's really old. Like, I've had this forever and ever. So, do I go up here or down here? I think I'll go down just to set it off. Oh, I am going to trim a little bit. Alrighty, so there's that. Let's give that a try. Let's just get a blend and see what happens. I do want something under it, for sure. Hang on a moment. There we go. I have this. This is in my recycle. So, perfect. It's kind of like reusing, isn't it? Let's grab a pink. What have we got here? Dark polished pink. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, you can color it. Now, will it go all the way through? Let's find out. Probably have to take a little more time than what I'm doing. Ah, so if you were using the ribbon where you can see both sides, just do the other side too. So the answer is yes, you can. That was just really fast. I guess that if you want it pretty deep, you're going to need to do a bit more. Let me just see how it looks. Oh, look at that. So this, look at that. Okay, now I could have, oh, except it's on my fingers, I could have the tassels, whatever that's called. I could have them in any color I wanted. Thank you for your question. Or your question, Sandy. That was awesome. It does feel good, doesn't it? Using the end of something. Like these guys, you know, there's so many on here. I'm almost done. Like you can see, there's only like that much more. All right, so let's show you some cards. So that's today's card. This is the card from my blog hop. So they're pretty much the same, just slightly smaller. And then I thought you might want to see the little birdie colored as well. Now, because the paper I chose was green, I decided I would keep the bird really simple, and we'll go with it that way. So this is a birthday card, and I just used different yellows. So I would have used Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, and I believe there's some So Saffron in there as well. And here, this is Daffodil Delight and really, really pale green. Oh, rats. Not mint macaron. Oh my goodness. Oh, I could just look in the drawer. Soft sea foam. Alrighty. So that's the birthday card. Did I do the inside? Oh, I did. So for the inside, what I did, I didn't want, like this is black, obviously. I didn't want it quite that bold for the inside. So what I did was I stamped it in basic gray, first on just a scrap piece of paper, then I stamped it again here. So this has been, well, this is the second stamping. Okay. And then I just added a couple embellishments and my other favorite trim. I have an inside on this one. Oh, more pieces. And so this is, hello friend, hope you have the best birthday. And yes, I embossed it and popped it up, because again, I popped it up almost in a different spot. Like if I was to pop it up right here, that might be too much. So if you try to pop it up in a different spot, I think you'll just be fine with the mail. Again, I've never had one come back. So this is what I fell in love with. The fact that we have like the little bird, and I've seen this bird go to Pinterest and put in Friendly Hello, Stampin' Up! Friendly Hello, and you're going to see the bird and the flowers done a whole bunch of different ways, which is awesome. And then maybe you'll see some cards. So after the video, the blog is already up and running since January 1st, but the video obviously is just getting done tonight. So there you go. And again, this is the $120 level. So if you decide that you want to join my team, awesome, because we're changing things up a bit. We're having more fun in our meetings. In fact, we've even asked for feedback to say, what do you want in our meetings? Because it's not about us as leaders. It's about what is best for the team and what the ladies want to see. So I think there's one that has, what was the one? More stamping techniques in our team gatherings, our virtual team gatherings. I think that's a great idea. I have to learn some more techniques, but I can do it. I'm up for the challenge. So if you decide that joining's for you, then anyway, I'm going to put all the links up in the comments. If it's for you, great. If it isn't, and you still want to shop, I would be absolutely honored if you shopped with me. If your order does reach $120, and all of this is before tax and shipping, by the way, then this is one of the choices. Or you could choose two of the $60 levels. It goes in $60 increments, so you're not stopped there. If you spend $180, you can have $160. You can have three $60 level items. You can have one $60 level item, or one of those, and two of the one. Oh my gosh, one of the 120. It's up to you how you want to do that. But anyway, I am the messenger, basically. Anyway, so yeah, registering for Stamp Camp, 3 days left only. That's it, and then we have to put a cap on it to to my blog, to shop, to join. All that fun stuff will be there. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for your comments. I will look at them after. If you joined late, once it's back up, I have to stop it and then, you know, put it on Facebook permanently. Watch from the beginning if you can. And what was the other thing I wanted to tell you? Oh, if you have any questions, reach out to me. Just message me here on Facebook. If you're watching from YouTube, message me here on Lolly and Sand Facebook. And thank you again. And what else? Oh, well, you know what? I think that's it. So there's the cards. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your comments. And I will see you next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Bye-bye.